got scruffy feet, so I ain't gonna show y'all my feet, but my chilling in nature. It's beautiful. Let me turn around this way. Yeah, it's beautiful. Fooling around with the sun, trying to charge my little crystals up, but I ain't getting far with that because I don't have the salt water I need. But anywho, it's officially New Year, and I feel good about it. But sometimes I'm gonna be real, like it's lonely. Everybody's like, "Oh yeah, chosen this, chosen that, yeah," and it is good. It is, it is special. It is benevolent, but it can be lonely when you're not surrounded by people who share your interests or who share your aspects of belief systems or thoughts, feelings, and emotions that is beautiful and equatable to you. It's very lonely. It's just some conversations I want to have with people dutifully, you know. That's what I'm trying to figure, like work through. I was thinking that I was like very wise, and I probably am, but wisdom and knowledge is two different things, you know, like wisdom and knowledge is two different things. Um, well, wisdom has carried me. Knowledge will have to then bring about a derivative direction in the destination of my path. And you can gain knowledge. I mean, you can gain wisdom because it's internal. You know what I'm saying? Wisdom is something that comes to you, but knowledge is something that you must seek and find. So that's different too. I'm just ranting, really. I'm running my mouth. Um, it's interesting though, man. I want to connect with um, more people, more star seeds, more indigos, more teachers, leaders, guides, lovers, um, inspirations. I want to connect with more people like that. Like, I love athleticism and I love playing sports. I love it. Like, that's who I am. Like, I think that is what's kept me, alongside, my father God. Alongside that, athleticism, which comes from my father God. Alongside that is what has really kept me really together. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoy that, but then I want to be able to pull an intellectualism to gather with like minds. Like, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. You know what I mean? Like, I was just looking into some of the things that Marcus Garvey was doing, and how brilliant this gentleman was, man. Like, extremely brilliant. I mean, the development of the newspaper was actually like one of Marcus Garvey's developments, because he wanted to be able to commemorate communication between individuals, and a lot of people, a lot of African Americans could read, a lot couldn't. But then you would have people who would get together and they would sit down and they would read these newspapers to individuals, to the before cell phones, before radios, before television. Well, radios were readily available, but there had to have been a secret or a silent chain of communication. So just the brilliance of the other individual, like people like that, like, yeah, I'm looking into and researching and learning so much about, like, um, um, of course, Deborah Blair. Like, I'm a huge fan of Deborah Blair. Unbelievable. Um, John Henry Clark. I'm a major fan of John Henry Clark. Like, I love all of his lectures, all of his teachings, all of his work. Uh, of course, Bobby Hemmett. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just learning so much about so much. I'm learning so much about so much, and it's interesting because, like, it gives me an inspiration to figure out how to be of assistance in this planetary body. Like, I've never been the type of person that just wanted to be here and be about, you know, vain things. And what may be vain to me may not be vain to someone else. So I'm not throwing shots, I'm not throwing shade. That's not where I'm coming from. But things that lacked substance as I would know it to be. So I always wanted to be a person who was there to inspire and uplift people and make people really feel good about themselves, about what they're doing, about where they are, about what they want. Because ultimately, we are on this planet as a consistency amongst individuals. You know, we breathe the same air. You know what I mean? We breathe the same air. So, nevertheless, I'm gonna go trying to wait on these dudes to wrap this basketball game up so I can hoop on the inside because it's kind of cold outside. I've been hooping outside all day, but it's kind of cold out here. So, um, I don't know. Love. Everything is 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 love. Even, you know, when we feel like we don't have as much to be grateful and thankful for, there's always something to love. Guaranteed. There is always something to love. And then that's what you be grateful and thankful for. You know what I mean? Love. Yeah. It's a word, but it's an extension. It is an extension of an internal expression of a feeling, if not merely a feeling. You know, some is merely a feeling. I love. But then it is also an extension. You know, I is the portion of I. Love is the extension of I. Whatever comes after love is the extension of that, of me, of love, you know? So, I don't know. I'm in a I'm in a cool frequency right now. Like, I'm cooling, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have time to really focus on negative energy. I don't want to put any negative emphasis on anything. Like, I send forgiveness, you know, out into the universe. And for things that I've done, known and unknown, I receive forgiveness equally. And my biggest mission is to press forward and figure out how to um, do what the divine has put me here to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning so much, and 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 I'm not one of those know-it-all type of people. Like, I'm not one of those people who, like, don't take advice or doesn't, you know, accept information, or, you know what I mean. Like, I'm open to the awarenesses and the perspectives of information, because that's eternal. You know what I mean? Like, the planet is information. Everything is information. Everything is energy. And I don't know. I'm just ranting and raving, but I just came on here to wish everyone a happy New Year and send my love and peace. And so yeah.